Paul Doswell, 1-0 victory tonight. Fantastic victory over Billericay.
Yeah, very important win. I understand, looking at their Twitter today, they haven't been beaten here midweek for 2 years. So I think that really shows, what a fantastic performance from the players, full of grit, determination, and not wanting to get beat.
And if there's a goal to win any game, it was Jones tonight. Absolutely fantastic from him, and the build-up play from Junior as well.
Yeah, it was going to take a wonder goal really to settle the match, because you've obviously seen the pitch here tonight as well, and it's virtually unplayable really. And that's probably the one moment of massive quality in the whole game. Junior's made a drive and run in, great ball into Jonah, but it was his first touch that set him up for a great left foot shot, and got to say, gave the keeper no chance. I think that's his 20th goal of the season now. He's been on fire for most of it, and it was a special goal. But actually, his first half performance was a fantastic centre forwards performance, with us missing Danny Kedwell.
Game management was massive, obviously, considering the conditions here tonight. And I thought second half, especially when Billericay threw everything else in the last 10, it certainly was brilliant game management.
Yeah, we made the decision to go with the big three centre halves. We felt that on a pitch like this, it was very important that we were solid. I thought Junior and Benny are natural wing backs anyway in some respects. So to put the three in there, I don't think they lost a header all night. I thought Robson, Magri and Beckwith were outstanding. Any of those three could have been man of the match for me. And then you had that incredible work rate of Fogden, Bailey, Taylor and Gomez in the midfield, and they just didn't stop running. Betsy might have been anonymous to some people, but to me he stopped their 8 playing all night long, which is another thing that we'd picked up on. So, Doug Loft's a good player, and they use their pivot, their deep pivot a lot. So Betsy stopped that all game, and I don't remember Ross making a save. You might tell me different.
So it was 1 or 2 catches, but nothing clear
catches.
cut.
Well, at the end of the day, shots on goal from Billericay were nil, and I'm not saying we had many, if any more, but ultimately it was the one that the one that mattered.
I suppose a performance like that, when you come to a place that, as you said, they haven't lost a midweek game here for 2 years or more.
And unbeaten this season.
Exactly. It's a big win, this, because they say it's a very, very tough place to go. And if you get and win at places like this, it does, it builds a lot as a side.
Well, I don't think we lack confidence, especially away from home. That's an incredible record, 10 wins and 6 draws now, 16 games unbeaten. And that's a credit to the players in the dressing room. The biggest regret this season for all of us would be, that we didn't get our home form better over this last maybe 10 weeks. But like I said, all we can do is just keep going, go game by game. That's for me 3 points closer to getting to the playoffs. And like I said, if you can't win it, then you want to try and finish second or third, and that is the goal. That's the goal for us, to try and get into that second or third slot if we can.
And of course that win does put us in second place, with a game in hand on Bath and Slough directly below us, and 5 points off Wealdstone, who are directly above us, although we would have played a game more.
Yeah, I think it's Wealdstone's to lose at the end of the day. There's still 10 games to go.
Yes,
I think if they win 6 of those, they're going to win the league. So it's theirs to win, but if we can just keep snapping away for as long as we can. But it is going to take, I think I said to you last week, it's going to take us 5 to 6 game winning run. And that's what Wealdstone did at the start of the season. They were incredible. They went and got 11 wins or 12 wins out of 13. And, they've been up there all season, and they deserve to be. But the season's a long season, and we got a slight hope. And I'm not going to, it's a slight hope. And we had no hope 2 weeks ago. I'd written us off, really. And then it was a question of making sure, after St Albans, that we stayed very much in the playoffs. The door is slightly ajar, which makes it interesting. But our biggest thing at the moment is making sure that we can finish as high up in the promotion playoff spots as we can. And looking at other teams now, it's going to take a miracle for us not to make the playoffs. Teams are going to have to win 7 or 8 of their last 10 games to catch us.
And of course now that start of a really, really tough one, beginning with Hampton at Wesley Park on Saturday.
Yeah, and probably Gary McCann, someone I talk to on a very regular basis. I think he's one of the best managers in this league. What he's done with Hampton and the budget they've got, incredible. Tactically, he's very, very good. Him and I have competitions almost about naming the opposition players, and he can name every one. He can tell you what their throw-ins are, what their free kicks are. So he'll have them extremely well prepared to come to us. They need to win as well to keep their playoff hopes alive. And obviously we need to win if we're going to keep our winning the league hopes alive. But we got some tough games, we got Hampton, we got Dartford. I think we're away to Dorking.
Yeah, 14.
And that's my point. I don't think there's an easy game in this league, which just shows what a quality league it is. And to go unbeaten in 16 of those games, as I said, it's some achievement. The last thing from me before I shoot off 2-3 hour drive home is the magnificent 15 or 16 that we had here tonight. I mean, that is some slap. It took us 3 hours to get here. Again, you know, all the players, all of us went over, thanked them all individually, and you know, they're a credit to this football club, absolute credit. And we heard them, you know, they made their voices heard. And as I said, it gives you a real buzz to be able to go up to them at the end and reward them with what I thought was a hard-fought away win.
I think they're going to enjoy that trip, whether it by train, by car, whatever. I think they're really going to enjoy that. Paul, thank you very much.
Cheers, Henry. Thank you.